is the Nerdball Podcast with Lorenzo Melcher.
Thank you everyone for downloading this update of the Nerdball Podcast. I am coming to you solo for a few minutes here to kind of give you a quick update on what the plans for the podcast going forward. Doesn't mean it's going to be forever. Going forward, I have chosen to only put out one episode a week. It is not for a lack of people. There are a lot of people want to come on. In fact, I recorded 4 episodes this past weekend. So I'm able to find people and people want to come on and enjoy talking to them. All that's good. It is really just the time and the effort that goes into editing and also making TikToks and making shorts for YouTube and all that stuff. And my hope with 2 episodes a week was that the podcast would help the podcast grow. But I think I can still accomplish that by putting out 1 episode a week. Just looking at some of my favorite podcasts that they only put out 1 episode a week, and some of the ones that put out more, they're more like sports podcasts where it's all up to date stuff. It's just they're talking about the football game that happened last night or the big trade or whatever. So they put out more than one just to keep up with current events. But like I said, my favorite ones, they still put out 1 a week, and I think that's what I'm going to do too. I'm gonna switch to once a week, so there will be a new episode every Thursday morning, just like normal. Only there will be no episode on Mondays, so I'll keep it Thursday, and I'm hoping to spend some more time on TikToks and editing and getting more social media stuff out there. Maybe posting more on social media. I still like recording on the weekends. It'll give me 3 days to get everything in order, ready for release date on a Thursday. So it's just what I want to do. It's really just about time. I make zero money doing this, so it's hard to dedicate time to this thing and knowing hey, if I put out these episodes, I'm going to get X amount of money. But right now, it'll just be 1, and keep hoping you guys downloading and subscribing. And keep suggesting people. Interact on social medias. Search the Nerdball Podcast on Instagram and Facebook, the Nerdball Pod on TikTok and Twitter or X, and you'll find us there. But I'm still going to put out plenty of content. Like I said, I recorded 4 episodes this week, so I got a month's worth of content all ready to go. Just need to edit it, and I think you'll see a difference in. The quality of videos, it is what it is, but I think spending the time for TikToks and maybe more social media stuff, posts, just to see what's coming up, what's happening, that kind of stuff. But this isn't a slight to any of the people that download or listen. You guys are awesome, and I know you're going to keep downloading and listening to this podcast. Again, it's just more of my time, and I get to be with my wife a couple hours a night, and a lot of times I am on my computer while we're watching TV. I have one headphone on and the other one's open so I can hear whatever we're watching on TV while I'm editing videos and making doing social media stuff. So trying to get some of that time back. But yeah, again, please reach out to us, the Nerdball Podcast at gmail.com or any of the social medias. If you have any recommendations on who should come on the podcast, please let me know. And hopefully by having once a week, I'll never miss a week too, because I know that'll be a thing too, especially in the summer. It's difficult to put these episodes out, but hopefully I can, bank some of these episodes and, still be able to never miss a week. So that's my goal anyway. I also have 3 different dads. That schedule's not changing. It's still coming out every Wednesday morning. So you'll still be able to hear me twice a week, hear 2 of the Nerdball Network podcasts coming out every week. It just won't be 2 interviews that I'm doing solo. So again, I appreciate you all. I appreciate everybody for always talking to me about the podcast. And I'm sure some of you will be disappointed, but it is what it is, and I'm still giving you something. So and I might pop in every once in a while on a Monday just to either give an update or talk about something, or maybe there's a time sensitive interview I do that needs to come out. But those would be special ones, and to never miss an episode, make sure you're subscribing to everything, so you don't miss those special ones when they come out on Mondays. So again, thank you all. Thanks to Real JP Multimedia, Cuttlefish Graphics, Perrysburg Junior High STEM Lab, and Big Daddy Graphics for always helping out the podcast. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time.